Hi guys, welcome to Developed Answers number 5. Obviously, we all know that this week's question was upon what foundation are U.S. public schools built, but the 3 additional questions that I came up with for this main question was what are the pros and cons to this foundation? 2, what can we do as teachers to improve the foundation of public schools in the United States? And the third question was how does the foundation of U.S. public schools differ from other countries, and are the foundations of public schools in other countries better or more beneficial than what we have? So for the first 2 questions, I just put them on the same slide because the answers were really short. Basically, with the pros and cons, there's going to be pros and cons to everything. Every foundation, every principle. I think what matters and what students were commenting on my discussion board is that we need to learn to be grateful for what we have. And, even with these cons, even though there may be cons, still following the principles and teaching what we know to be true, I guess, that's probably how I would summarize it. And then what we can do as teachers to help improve this system is to make sure that we are teaching principles and not just facts. We want our students, after they graduate and move on from our classroom, to be able to not just know the information, but to be able to apply it in their life and to help them progress, so to speak. And so I would say that we need to make sure that the students are retaining the information that we're teaching and that they're understanding what we're trying to teach, and that we're not just sitting up there standing in front of class saying words. Excuse me. Sorry. My third question, though, is probably my most favorite as far as the response that I got. I didn't do a whole ton of searching into the differences between U.S. public schools and public schools of other countries, but Elizabeth commented on my discussion board specifically for the third question because she has been to schools in different countries. And I included on my slide her response to this question. I just want to read it. She said, "Schooling truly differs a lot from one country to the other. While I have been studying here, comparing it to my experience in Mexico, I can say that one system can improve the other. I love the education foundation of this country and its goals, but I also like some parts of the Mexican system in course structure. I think the best is to learn from as many countries as possible and take the best out of them." Which I think that's cool that she has actual life experience. She's been in different school systems in different countries. She knows. And she's been able to take some of the pros and cons of each foundation, both the U.S. public schools and public schools in Mexico. And so I think it is important as teachers that we learn what it's like in other schools so that we can apply. And that could be actually one way to help us improve the public school system and foundation here in the U.S. So, those are my questions for this week. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great week and happy Thanksgiving.